So when it comes to losing body fat, right? Weight, you basically have to change your habits. You have to do something you've never done to get something you've never had. I promise you it's worth it. Once you get in shape, once you lose the body fat off your body, it becomes easier to maintain that. But getting body fat is very difficult. It's difficult because your body does not want to lose anything, okay? Your body is meant to preserve. It's meant to keep you alive, save you from dying. If you get shot right now or something catastrophic happens to your body is in the process of trying to keep you alive because the body wants to live. So when you're trying to lose something off your body or lose weight or lose body fat, your body is going to fight against you. So this in turn becomes a mind thing. You have to be stronger than your body. Your mind has to be stronger than your body, okay? You want to lose weight. You want to get in shape, right? You want to have abs. Your body doesn't give a fuck about that. Your body don't give a fuck about having some abs or being in cut. It wants to keep you alive, okay? So this becomes a mind over matter, mind over body. And you have to be tough. You have to be strong. You have to have a strong will. You have to deny yourself. You have to deny yourself, okay? We are trying to change habits. Once you change a habit that you've been on for or an extended amount of time, this process becomes easier. It really does. So I understand that getting protein in, that amount of protein in every single day is not easy. Even me on a fat loss journey, I struggle from day to day. You have to take this one day at a time, okay? Not every day is going to be a success, but that's where you stay consistent, not perfect. And that's why I mention things like stay consistent, right? But not perfect, because no one is perfect. We're humans, right? We're flawed beings, We're going to do what we want to do, all right? But there's a way around it. I found a trick. Okay? Because I'm human. I'm not just set a goal, achieve a goal. I have struggles throughout that. And life is not a straight line. You're going to go through dips in life. You 1 minute can be down, next minute you up, 1 minute you down, next minute you up. And I found that that's how life really works. So you have to find some tricks to this trade to get to where you want to be. In my previous videos, I've said you have to set a date to when you want to be done. Any task, right? Let's say you go to college and you take a college course. There's a set date that you start and there's a set date that you finish. At the end of that date, that class, once it's over, you expect to be finished and complete with that course. You expect to have a passing grade so you can go on to the next course by the end of that course date, okay? You don't just continue going to school or going to the class for a year. No, most classes are about 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and then you're finished. It's over with. So you got what you got in that amount of time. You have to set a date to be done by, or else you're going to up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down forever. It's never going to end. And this turns into years and years and years, and you never achieve your goal. I'm here speaking to you because I've been through that and I've done that and I've experienced that over and over and over again. And I got very, very, very frustrated throughout the years. So when I was listening to influencers over YouTube, I just didn't want to believe that they was eating that much food and still getting in shape. But what they were doing was they were watching their macros and they were staying in a calorie deficit and they were getting their steps in. I just didn't want to believe it because I was listening to so much information and taking in so much information. I was trying everything in the book, probably all at the same time, and it was just leading me to a dead end. It was leading me to a dead end. I never could achieve my goal, but I figured out that recipe. And once you figure it out, it becomes so much easier. So that's all I'm trying to preach and convey. My message is this is how you do it. There's not one way to get in shape, but the method that I have, you can't fail. You can't go wrong, but you have to have enough strong will and enough willpower to carry through, especially on those days where it's difficult. It's going to be difficult. This is not a straight line, okay? The reason why you give yourself 3 to 4 months to complete the goal is because there are going to be dips in there where some days are not perfect. So that's why I'm telling you to stay consistent, not perfect. Stay consistent, not perfect. Meaning, if you fall off on a day, right? If you fall off on one day, just pick back up where you left off. Do not start the journey over again, because starting over is probably one of the most hardest things. Once you start over, you're setting the whole thing back, okay? Let's say you're on a 3-month, 4-month journey and you're 2 months in. If you start over, now you have to start the 4-month process all over. So some days you're not going to be successful. Some days you're not going to get all your steps in. Some days you're not going to get all your proteins in. This is just natural. This is human nature, okay? So I guess the point of this video is to stay consistent, not perfect. Stay consistent, not perfect. Track everything that you eat. I don't give a fuck if it throws off your macros. You still have to track it. Yesterday, I fucked up my macros and I ate a whole box of Girl Scout cookies, even though I didn't want to track it, right? Because it fucked everything up. I still put it in my app and I went off my macros. It threw it off, but I still conquered my macros, okay? I still ate, I won't say enough protein. I had about 150 grams of protein, but I should be getting in at least 170 to 200 grams based on my body. I should be getting in that amount. I'm trying to weigh about 180, so I should at least be getting in 180 grams of protein a day. So if I can get 160, at least 160 in, I conquered that day, all right? As far as steps, if I can get at least 11,000, I conquered that day. If anything below, I failed that day, but it's okay. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm just gonna keep going. So stay consistent with the process, but you do not have to be perfect. The days that you're not perfect, there's ways around it. The way around it is to still track what you eat. You still have to track it, okay? So you can know what's really going on. You have to know your numbers. Know your numbers, all right? Stay consistent, not perfect. I hope this video helps. I'm gonna keep pumping these videos out. This is about the truth. This is not about money, and this is not about no views. All right, see you in the next one.